Hey Nature Explorers, it is time for another sit spot. So we want you to grab your journal, something to write with, and then head outside. Remember, sit spots is an opportunity for us to pay attention to the story that nature is telling us. So we are going to focus today on what we hear in nature. So you'll take your journal, go find a spot anywhere outside to sit, and remember we're gonna do 10 minutes of staying seated and then having no voice, total silence, so that you can pay special attention to what you're hearing. When you're setting up your journal today, we want you to do the date up at the top. Remember, don't write date, actually write the date. And then we're gonna put you in the middle of this page. So you've got the word me with a circle or a box, whatever you'd like around there. And then today, you're going to spend some of this time outside with your eyes closed and paying attention to what you hear. For instance, one of the first things that I'm hearing in front of me is the wind blowing through the leaves. And I don't actually hear the wind, but I hear the crunching of the leaves. So if this is me, and I'm thinking that this is to how I'm sitting, this is to the right of me, this is to the left of me, this is in front of me, and this is behind me, I'm gonna write down up here that I'm hearing crunching leaves. I also heard the FedEx truck drive by, so I'm gonna put that over here. So I'm gonna pay special attention for 10 minutes on what is in front of me, behind me, to the right of me, and to the left of me. So let's see what I come up with in that 10 minutes. One of the things I forgot to tell you to do is make sure you put a title at the top. So I wrote what I hear. One of the things that I noticed was when I was listening, some of the sounds that I heard, I could easily identify. I had schema, knowledge about those things. Like when the airplane flew over, didn't even need to open my eyes. I totally knew that was an airplane. And then when the wind went through the crunchy leaves, I totally knew what that was. But then I heard like a commotion over to the left of me, and I had to open my eyes to see that that was a squirrel running through the bushes and the crunchy leaves over there. So some of the things that you'll hear today, you'll be able to identify, and some of them you're gonna have to use your sight to figure out what they were too. So here are some of the things that I came up with. I said, like before, the squirrel running, and then I saw, I heard a FedEx truck. I heard the wind blowing through the leaves. Over to the left of me, I heard the wind blowing through the leaves too. I heard an airplane above me, wind right almost on me, and then the wind blowing the leaves over there. I heard someone whistling. I heard a car driving. I heard a garbage truck. And then I had to open my eyes to figure out the difference between these two sounds, a car driving and an SUV driving. So some of those things are nature sounds, and some of those things are more people have created those sounds. So get outside today and do 10 minutes of staying one spot, no voices, and write down all the things that you hear within that 10 minutes. We are excited to see what you hear.